we wanted to talk about this because it's one of those things now. You see signs up for CBD oil everywhere: gas stations, grocery stores, drug stores. And I think a lot of people want to believe that it might help them, but we just don't know enough. And sometimes we're afraid, well, if I just buy it from a party store, is that really going to help me at all? Tell us what you know about it and what seniors should know about CBD oil.
Well, the first thing, Jim, is that don't ever buy it from 7-Eleven or from a party store. That's the problem. When it hit the market, everybody started selling it because everybody wants to make $1, and it became a fad. And in the beginning with CBD, because we sell a lot of THC products, and we have many seniors that come to the Greenhouse of Walled Lake. Our average customer is 44 years old. You could come any afternoon and see 80 and 90-year-olds in line for it. But the key on any of this is education. You can read up on it on the internet. But what had happened is when we first opened the store, we didn't even have a lot of CBD options. We had mostly THC. But then people started coming in. One lady I remember came in. She had bought a bottle of CBD for $150 from like 7-Eleven. And I'm like, did they give you any information, while they were serving taquitos also to you? And, it's like in between
or stale pizza.
Right. And I'm like, this is horrible. They just ripped you off. And then somebody actually came in with a bottle of CBD they bought off online, like from Amazon. And everything was in Chinese except the word CBD. And I'm like, this could be straight up poison. You don't even know what's in this. You can't. This stuff's not tested. You've got to go somewhere where it's reputable and where people know what they're talking about, because there could be poison in that stuff because some of that stuff's not tested. So I made it my mission to start looking for some CBD products that were tested and brought them into the store. Q, former Fox 2 morning show anchor. We carry a lot of Qs and Quinettes. We carry her products. Treehouse, Care by Design. And people started, loving it and coming in, and I started using it because I'm like, this CBD stuff, I don't know, because it's not psychoactive, so you don't really feel, you don't get any high from it or anything. But what I learned from using it, and it's true, is that you don't know necessarily what it's doing for you until you stop using it. I use it a lot for like aches and pains. I'm a little bit over 50. I'm not going to say exactly how old I am, but
I think you're younger than all of us, Jer.
well, I'm getting there. So it's like, I'm starting to get little aches and pains, and I take it every day now, and I actually went on a trip to Florida, and like a dummy, I forgot mine. And I didn't take it for about 5 days. And the plane trip and the hotel bed did a small number on me. So I know it works for me in a slight way. I use a lot of it in a combination with THC. But there's a lot of people that come in for aches and pains with it. There's some instant pain relief, it says. And it doesn't work for everybody. That's the thing. We're not just trying to make $1. I'm really not. We do fine with our THC sales at the Greenhouse of Walled Lake. But, man, let me tell you, when you can help people, it's the best feeling, Jim, and we help a lot of seniors. And what's nice about CBD is that they come in at first and they're real apprehensive. And the first thing I want to say, and Cam knows this, it's real welcoming in the store. Our store is not like a big nightclub or like an Apple store. No. It's not it's not intimidating. It's small, and it's welcoming, and we try to make it comfortable because people are nervous because cannabis is still kind of like, oh my God, it's marijuana, it's Cheech and Chong, it's Snoop Dogg. That's not who we are.
So, Jerry, for a lot of people may not know the difference between THC and CBD.
Right. What's nice? What's nice is because marijuana is federally illegal. The federal government still makes it very hard to do testing on it, it makes no sense at all. It's ridiculous. You have Epidurex, which is an epilepsy medicine that's on the market that contains actual marijuana. But the FDA and the federal government says there's no medicinal value to marijuana, but there's an approved drug that has marijuana in it now. So it makes sense of that. Right, exactly. But if there was more testing, there'd be more great results for this product and this plant. But, so there's CBD, which is non-psychoactive. You can help you with anxiety, feel a little stressed out, aches and pains, inflammation. There's a lot of great uses for it. But with THC, is psychoactive, so you get high from it. But what's nice about the THC today, it's not just marijuana that you smoke in a joint. There's gummies, there's pills, there's gum, there's candy bars, there's tinctures. There's so many other ways to take it now that you don't have to smoke it. And there's a lot of companies now that have taken THC, because I use THC to sleep, because I used to work in Japan and my jet lag is horrible. So I used THC to sleep in the beginning. Now they have THC CBD gummies, and you can regiment it where you just take a little bit You don't get crazy high. You'll feel it, but you feel good. It's like having a glass of wine. It's not like crazy. And then the CBD also helps with your sleep. But now they have THC, CBD, and CBD and THC they're called cannabinoids. And you have an endocannabinoid system, which is a whole. If you want to really learn about it, look online for your endocannabinoid system. It'll tell you about your whole system and how they just recently discovered it, and how these cannabinoids in the plant of marijuana can help you. But this new cannabinoid, CBN, is non-psychoactive like CBD is, and it's great for sleep. They found it's great for sleep and pain management, and it is a game changer. We have these CBD, THC, CBN gummies called Cannabis PM by a company called Choice, a Michigan company based out of Jackson, and we sell hundreds of packs a day because these things work. I use them every night. I swear by them. If I don't take them, I don't sleep. And
it's amazing.
It's
crazy. Amazing too.
It's like, I used to take Ambien every day. I used to take Ambien, and now they say Ambien can cause cancer. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So I take gummies that from a plant-based medicine. It doesn't hurt you. There's no side effects, and it's a game changer. And it's crazy because I don't ever want to push any products. But I'm telling you, this CBN cannabinoid, and you can buy CBN in a tincture from us separately. I have found the combination of THC, CBD, and CBN together for sleep to be a game changer. Plus, if your significant other's yelling at you, it always makes you feel good.
Well, Jerry, we know a lot of people, seniors, old boomers, old hippies, who haven't been anywhere near. When they have experimented, or maybe a relative or someone has said, "Hey, try this," and they get high out of their minds and they get couch locked and they think they're never going to be normal again.
Right.
I think that all stems from one major thing, and I appreciate this about what you do, and that is education. So if people want to know about something, they should be able to talk to another human being who's an expert and get some answers so they can manage their expectations. And when you start talking about helping seniors sleep, boy, that's when you get everyone's attention right away.
Got that right.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea how many people had sleep problems till I opened the Greenhouse of Wild Lake. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. And I'm telling you, we have our bud tenders are different than a lot of dispensaries. I have senior citizens that are bud tenders. I have middle-aged housewives. I have teachers. I have every walk of life as my bud tenders. And most of my bud tenders either have a medical condition or know so much about cannabis, because that's important, because they're teaching people how to use this product. You have to talk to another human being that knows it and has used it and understands, the good qualities of it and can guide you. Because you can have a bad trip. If Uncle Larry, who makes gummies in his basement with 15 cats, is giving you a brownie, don't eat it.
Yeah.
Don't eat it. Because when they make these brownies, if it's not homogenized, one corner can be 100 milligrams, the other can be 10. You're playing dice. And, it's not going to kill you, but if you've ever eaten too much of an edible, you'll never want to do it again. So it's always start slow. Just take a little bit, and we'll teach you at the greenhouse how to do it. We talk, start slow. You're not in a hurry. We can dial it in for you. Just give us about a week. Come in. We can dial it in for you for sure.
All right, good stuff. And if you want to find out more about the benefits of CBD, as Jerry mentioned, you can look it up. I looked this morning. WebMD actually has an article, "What to Know About CBD Oil for the Elderly." So it's a real thing, and we appreciate your approach to it, Jerry. It's funny, when I was talking to Jerry about this, he said, I started out, I wasn't necessarily a pro-weed guy, and I didn't necessarily think CBD oil would do anything, and now you've seen and experienced the benefits for yourself and so many of your baby boomer senior customers.
And I'm going to say that there's not that stigma that there used to be. Like smoking in the back alley, it's gone. I mean,
well, you TV people do a lot of crazy things. The rest of us don't do. So.
Is that what's going on at Fox 2 Cam? You guys are smoking in the back alley?
Yeah, there you go.
In the Fox 2
joint.
You see the Fox 2 micro van driving down the freeway with smoke rolling out of it.
In the Scooby-Doo mobile.
Yeah, let's go smoke a doob.
All right. Hey, thank you. We appreciate your time,
guys.
Jerry
Have
Miller.
a great holiday.
The owner of the Greenhouse of
Jerry.
Wald Lake. Thanks for being on with us here on News Talk 760 WJR. We're going to do